Hey, what's up, Unbroken Nation? One of my biggest fears, and I think David Goggins really put this into words in a way that I think is practical. Maybe not, right? I guess it depends on what you think. He said something along the lines that one of his biggest fears is that one day when he dies, God will pull out this big board and show him all the things that he could have done and that he would have done none of them. Hey, what's up, Unbroken Nation? Michael here. I just wanted to take a moment and invite you to the Think Unbroken community coaching sessions. We start these sessions at the beginning of every month, and we take a deep dive into the baseline and frameworks of what it means to get out of the vortex and become the hero of your own story through community, connection, commitment, and education. You can learn more about this at healtraumacoach.com, where you can fill out an application and sign up for a trauma healing call with me or my team to see if the Think Unbroken community coaching sessions is right for you. That's at healtraumacoach.com. We start at the beginning of every month. I cannot wait to see you there. And I'll be honest with you, if I'm not the right fit for you, we will help you find the person that can help you on your journey. And what's really fascinating about that is, and I have these parallels that blow my mind. Before I actually knew of David Goggins, I recall having this memory and having this moment of thinking to myself, I want to face my fears because I don't want to die and have regrets on my deathbed. You guys have been hearing me say that for years. I don't want to have regret. I don't want to fear the what if. I don't want to fear the what if. I would much rather fail. I would much rather everything just blow up in my face and everybody go, I told you so. Right. And if they want to, fine, fuck them. Whatever. At least I tried. And in that, every single day, you have to understand that fear is a part of your life. You may not recognize this, but just eating dinner could be the last time that you take a breath. Getting in your car could be the last time that you see your family. Going to the gym could be the last time that you get the opportunity to move your body. At any given moment, this whole journey's over, guys. At any given moment, you're dead. And you don't get any choice in that. You don't get to control anything except what you get to control. And in that, you must accept what you get to control. ACCEPT. Accept what you get to control. And in that, you get the freedom to let go of the things that you can't. I don't get to control the weather. I don't get to control people's opinions of me. I don't get to control whether or not I get to do whatever that thing is that other people might have the key to. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to try. That doesn't mean I'm not going to work really hard to make it happen. That doesn't mean I'm not going to write it down in my journal every day and move towards it with ferocious energy. I don't know where the fuck that came from, because that's the reality of it. You have to move with ferocious energy towards the life that you want to have. You're over here scared of people's judgments. You're scared that you're going to hurt somebody's feeling when you tell them the truth. You're scared that you're going to have to actually be able to live up into your potential. And look, facing that fear is going to be the difference between success and failure in your life. Because if you don't face that fear, then you're going to lie on your deathbed. And the bio that you're going to write is going to be the one of an unlived truth. And that unlived truth is going to be all the things that you wish that you could have done, all of the movements you could have made, all the changes you could have created, all the impact you could have had, all the service you could have given to those who needed you. And there's a certain aspect to this where, to be honest with you, I think you're being selfish. I think you're being selfish if you don't face your fears, because your voice could be the voice that people need to hear to create change in their life. And I sit with that often, right? And I'm so grateful and I'm humbled by the fact that people reach out to me every single day and they go, Michael, you changed my life. You saved my life. You helped me be a better person. You helped give me tools that no one else would give me. But if 10 years ago, I wouldn't have made the first step, 12 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, I wouldn't have made the choices and decisions that I made. You wouldn't be listening to this now, and I wouldn't be talking to you. I would have never written a book. I would have never spoken on stages, would never got investments from billionaires. I would never do all the things that I've done. But that all started with fear. Sitting down to record a podcast, it starts with fear. Am I going to say the right thing? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Am I going to have food in my teeth? Maybe, maybe not. Is anybody going to listen? Maybe, maybe not. But the truth is, I don't care about those things. The only thing that I care about is the fact that I did it, that I did the thing that I said I was going to do. And I hold myself accountable to that. And in holding myself accountable to that, even if I don't reach the goal, let me put it like this. My goal, and I just upped one of my goals the other day. I upped one of my goals. It's huge now. It's unbelievable. It used to be I want to help 25 people. And then it was I want to help 2 million people. And today, recently, I started looking at it deeper and I wrote it again. And I wrote it again. And I wrote it again multiple times this week. And now it says, I'm looking at my journal right now. If you can't see me, you can hear this. I helped 25 million people. And I honestly think that's probably too low. It probably needs to be 250 million people, right? And so I'm going to change it to that. Even right now, it's happening in real time. I want to help 250 million people. Do you think I'm going to be able to do that without facing my fears? My fears of standing on stages in front of 10,000 people. My fears of writing the next book, the next podcast, the next thing that I need to do, creating the change in my life. No, and neither will you. Because the hard part about this, the part that people don't want to talk about, the part that people are terrified of is the truth that you not facing your fears means that you're probably letting yourself down, that you're going to find yourself on your deathbed wondering what if. And there's nobody who's going to do it for you. I'm going to tell you right now, this podcast isn't going to change your life. Listening to this isn't going to change your life. Reading the book isn't going to change your life. Coming to a seminar isn't going to change your life. None of that shit will. The only thing that will change your life is the actions that you make in spite of fear, or even perhaps despite of the fear that you have, while understanding that you must accept ACCEPT, that you can only control what you can control and that you cannot control everything. And in that is freedom. And in that freedom is the potential to create momentum. And in that momentum, you have these very microscopic, granular, and incremental 1-degree shifts that create change in your life. But it starts first with action. It starts with making a choice. It starts with making a decision. It starts with what you think and giving yourself permission to be the person that you're capable of. And in that, you create action. And in those actions on a long enough timeline, again, this word patience, you will have the life that you want to have.